Alrighty, here we are today installing this boiler system. This is a old Weil-McLain boiler that we're taking out, so we're going to go ahead and start draining the water here. This can be tedious sometimes without a transfer pump, but having that pump will speed up this process a lot. It's still going to be something that's pretty darn tedious. It's going to take some time here. Here I'm just kinking the hose, trying to get it to undo. It's better to have like one of those metal washer hoses in this situation. Alrighty, so now we almost got this boiler drained down. Like I said, this is quite a process here. Alrighty, we got it removed here. Now we're looking at the old existing piping. We're looking at our supplies, and we're going to want to make sure we mark them, our supplies and our return pipes, so we know how to connect them to the Easy Up manifold on the new Ultra Weil-McLain boiler. So that is what we're looking at here. And here we are going ahead and start pressing our connections from the return onto the return loop over onto the Easy Up manifold. So that's what we're doing here, is just getting that entire return set up, making sure everything's plumb and looks good. Sometimes it's just taking pipes out, taking measurements, maybe cutting a little off here and there, just to get that perfect level and square look to a professional boiler install. So that's kind of what we got going on. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and press that in. With the Easy Up manifold on these Weil-McLain Ultras, it makes it really easy. You just connect your return, your supply into the right directions, and then obviously just making sure that you got secure piping and you're getting all your components in there in line like they're supposed to. Well, I'll be showing you how to do the supply and the makeup water as well on this. Alrighty, we started on the supply side of the boiler here. This is us. That's the air separator that you're looking at right there. So we're going to bring our makeup water and our expansion tank into the bottom of that. Off the key, come down, expansion tank, fill valve, backflow preventer, and then we'll go back up to our ball valve. This is the proper way to bring it up right there through the air separator. This is going to be our supply piping right here. However, we didn't get sent with all the proper fittings to finish this, so we're going to have to come back tomorrow with the correct fittings on that, but we can at least start working up on this makeup water. So I'm going to go ahead and get the water shut off here and make sure it's all drained up, which we look like we are. So now we're going to go ahead and cut into that supply line of the cold water and get our ball valve put in so we can get the guy's water back on form. So that's what we're doing here. Got that ball valve pressed in, so now we can go ahead and turn his water back on. Alrighty, we're back over onto this boiler job. We got the correct fittings that we need now. So what I wasn't sent was any 1.25 inch flanges for the supply pump. They sent us inch flanges. So what I did, I got an 1.25 inch to inch reducer on both sides of that flange, as well as a small piece of 1 inch pipe to go ahead and make that flange that we already got easier to fit, as it's easier to actually find reducer bells that are pressed than flanging. I mean, really, we talk about just pressing stuff nowadays. It's so easy to make some of this stuff work. You can just understand how the components work. So we are on our way back over there. Did make some mistakes here a little later in the video that we didn't get fully recorded, but I'll kind of explain that to you as we get there. So just stay posted. So right here are those inch flanges that I told you. So what we did is we took that reducer. How I'm going about this is I actually want to go ahead and cut a little bit more off because I took a measurement of that pump, and we're definitely going to want some more piping space here to be able to make that pump fit with the reducers. So I just took that measurement and I'm cutting that back. I'm going to get one side of the flange pressed in, and then on the other side I won't go ahead and press that just quite yet, just to ensure that everything is going to line up in case I need to move it. But here I am holding the pump up once again, just getting those proper measurements for those stubs, and then we'll go ahead and get that installed. And you can see here as I'm working on the copper that we have my helper that's also right there, and he's working on the flue pipe. So we're kind of working as a team here to get as much done as we can. This is us pressing in the backflow preventer as well as the autofill valve. As you want that backflow preventer, as you don't want to be mixing that drinking water with your boiler water. So that backflow prevention is huge for that situation. So right here, we're looking at this, and we're gonna get this side pressed in, and then we're gonna wanna cut in our T before that air separator to get our expansion tank. So remember, we're bringing our supply water in, or makeup water straight to a backflow preventer, then straight to that autofill valve that we're gonna set at 12 PSI, and then we're gonna cut in a T right here, put it in that expansion tank. So then we are going ahead and maintaining that pressure, going into that air separator, and then we can bleed all the air out of our makeup air as it comes in. This is the most ideal way to actually pipe your makeup water in. You see a lot of people doing this wrong, so here's this does install that. So as you can see right here, that piping's a little bit crooked that's coming in from that PEX, but I'm gonna definitely go back and fix that and make everything look real nice and square. Just wanted to understand that I did not like how that looked, and that's kind of what we were looking at right there. But now we're just pressing this in to get that expansion tank pressed in. Like I said, gas is already done. What we did is we just undid it higher, put in a new gas shutoff, and then we took a street 90 right on over to a drip leg and then straight directly into the unit. And here's once again that expansion tank. You're gonna wanna make sure you secure this real well because this will put some weight onto that piping. So you're gonna wanna have a lot of metal straps all around your pipes. Right here, we are just pressing our vent into that backflow prevention. You want to bring that down just like a push relief valve and have it about 2 inches away from your floor, so no one gets sprayed, just in case it does have to vent some of that off. So we are coming together here pretty well. Now we just got to get our pump in place. We're going to get our pump right here installed. This is just, once again, showing that supply piping, connecting back to the easy up manifold, and the only thing that we have left is our supply pump. It's really important to make sure that you have the arrows facing the proper way on these pumps, as you don't want to be pumping water against another pump and messing up your whole system that way. So I have seen these pumps installed backwards before that has made someone's piping rattle real bad and have some real strange noises coming from it. When you are tightening these bolts and nuts on these flanges, you're going to want to do it evenly. So a few turns on one, a few turns on the next. You don't want to make sure that that gasket that you have sitting inside of that pump seals properly. So it's just very important to continue to go back and forth between each one to ensure that you have it exactly how it needs to be. So right here, you can see that strap around the pump. I just put that there to help keep the pump level while I got it put together. We're actually going to redo that. This is us putting some protector into this Ultra boiler. We're going to put 2 cans of this due to the size of the boiler. This just helps prevent like rusting and stuff of your heat exchanger, and as well as any type of like iron or galvanized piping inside the system, just protecting that and your radiators as well. So you put 2 of these in directly into the drain before you put the water in. So then we're gonna go ahead and after we get this done, we will go ahead and start moving forward with filling this thing with some water. And then from that standpoint, getting everything wired up, which you see here, we are gonna fill that water in. You do see It's not shown in this video, but we did end up having to fix the elbow that was in the further back, and we ended up adding a isolation valve over there onto the left side on the return of the boiler, so it makes it easier to drain. It was kind of a pain because we couldn't drain it from the drain because they didn't have any more of that conditioner, so we had to drain out of that pressure relief valve. Did end up pressing that under pressure, and that's why you kind of see all the water on the floor and whatnot. But nonetheless, boiler set up, boiler's firing, and this is going to be a pretty good system for them. Very high efficient Weil-McLain unit. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe for more videos. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, I get some meta glasses now, so I've been recording a lot of my service calls, and maybe I can even do some more like in detail service diagnostics. Tell me what you guys would like to see, and I can try to make some videos, whether that's teaching you guys how to do things or just bringing you along for the ride.